Ted is here on a Monday with the snow we saw overnight, recapping that. Plus, snow ahead tonight, Ted. What's going on?
That's right. Yeah, more snow on the way. It's kind of a busy pattern. We had last night, tonight, another couple days, another round, and then maybe even more toward the end of the week. So we're going to be dealing with something we haven't seen a lot of recently, and that's a busy weather pattern. We've had a couple of instances with snow here and there, but not like this, where we have maybe 4 opportunities to have to do some shoveling or plowing all in the same week. Now, looking southward, snow has come to an end. In fact, it ended around midnight here in Rochester, a little less than an inch at the studio. Looking at the traffic, moving along nicely actually this morning. That's live from our Lewis Donato camera. Here's downtown Rochester looking northward from South Broadway right now. A quiet scene. You see some of the snow on the pavement out there. Road crews have had solid 6 hours or so to do that snow removal in the wake of that system. Snow is still working its way out of the east. A little bit of activity on Wisconsin Rapids down south and eastward. Nacita, a little bit of snow there in the heart of Wisconsin moving to the east. But for us, dry skies. We've had some starlight, a little moonlight as well. A big gap in the clouds. You see that big hole there. But the clouds begin to fill back in. So mainly gray here at the studio. To start the day, there are some little gaps developing in the clouds to the west. So it's still possible to see occasional glimpses at the sun. Snowfall from last night. Totals generally about 1 to 3 inches. Charles City 2.8 inches in North Iowa. Rockford, Iowa 1.7 inches. La Crosse 1.4 inches just outside of the city there. That's the most recent total we've seen. Here in Rochester 1.2 inches officially at the airport. At the studio 0.8 of an inch, so a little less than an inch, the northern edge of town. Temperatures right now steady around 20 degrees. Not bad for this time of the morning, considering the average low this time of the year is in the single digits. We're actually starting off closer to the average high. Once again, we've had a number of days like this recently. 21 in Rochester, it's 20 in Rushford, 21 in Osage. Gray skies, calm winds, so it feels like 21. Air pressure rising 30.21 inches of mercury. Snow returns this evening, so we'll have mainly quiet weather today, but right around the evening commute, there's the next round of snow. And it could see up with more than what we saw last night, about 2 to 4 inches of snowfall expected during the evening hours, starting around the evening commute, going through the midnight hour. Tomorrow, a break and then more snow chances Wednesday, and perhaps a larger system yet on Friday. We have some gray skies, clouds spreading across the area. A couple of gaps developing also, so breaks of sunshine still possible today between storm systems. But next one coming in from the plains, that brings a chance of snow coming up by this evening. We'll track that on high-res Futurecast. Looking ahead of the afternoon, pretty quiet situation. First few snowflakes beginning to show up to the west around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and that snow chance spreads across the map for the evening commute. Heaviest snow for the most part 7 until about 10 o'clock tonight, and the snow then begins to taper off around midnight. So we're looking at the possibility of a couple of inches, maybe a little more for some spots, especially in southeast Minnesota. Best chances of seeing maybe those 3 to 4 inch totals in a few spots. 20 degrees for the morning commute, a quiet situation at least to start the day. A little slick from last night's snow, but nothing in the way of snowfall until this evening. Maybe a break or two of sunshine. Mainly gray. After about 4, we start seeing those snow chances move in from the west. But a high of 30 with an increasingly breezy southeast wind around 15 miles per hour later on. Up north, temperatures in the teens, above 0 this morning. Bemidji 16, 19 in Wilmer, Rochester 21. Southward, even warmer. Look at Davenport, 30, and Des Moines, 27 at this point. Weather almanac, 8 is the average low, 23 typical high. We're starting off at a pretty mild level. In fact, temperatures have been climbing since around midnight. We had a low of 15 at midnight. It's 21 right now. Futurecast looking at gray skies, a couple of gaps in the clouds. Here's that snow. Evening commute just after midnight that comes to an end. Then tomorrow, some breezy sunshine, gusty west winds. Daytime temperatures tomorrow on the way to low 30s. Actually, temperatures falling in the afternoon behind one system. And the next system upstream comes in, brings some snow on Wednesday morning. That system moves out, and behind that, the chance of snow, a larger system, comes in on Friday. Temperatures climbing today into the low 30s. Tonight, falling off back to only around 20 in the mid-20s, and then temperatures through the course of tomorrow actually edging their way down from around 30 early on. But about 2 to 4 inches of snow, the heaviest amounts in southeast Minnesota, North Iowa looking at about 1 inch or 2. With even western Wisconsin looking at maybe 3 or 4 inches. Temperatures today in the 20s and low 30s. Over the next few days, we'll see a gradual cool down, some rather chilly weather heading into the weekend time frame. 29 in Albert Lea today, 31 in Austin, Perhaps a break of sunshine, otherwise mostly cloudy. Snow develops late in the day to the west. 30 degrees today, 27 tonight, 2 to 4 inches of evening accumulation, another inch or so Wednesday. But the big one for the week could be Friday. That has the potential of maybe possibly bringing 6 or more inches of snow. Of course, we'll know more as we get closer, but that looks like a larger system right before a cold but quiet weekend.
All right. Thank you.